Good morning and welcome to another week and another vlog. So, this is a pretty normal view for me now, where I'm just out walking the dog in the cold. But again, at least winter has finally hit here. At least it finally does, now that it's February. Okay, so here is the plan. So today, I'm going to stop for a minute. So today I am going to rearrange some shelves in my garage. I have been working on a project that you guys will see sooner or later, if I ever finish it, to revamp my roommate's bedroom. Just as she knows we're doing it, okay, you guys, she knows we're doing it, but she doesn't know what it's going to end up looking like. So it's partly her birthday present, some of the things that we're doing. And anyway, she just has a ton of stuff in her room. And for anybody who knows, when you are single and of a certain age, you've collected a certain amount of things, right? And when you're that age and you're sharing a house with 3 other women who are in the same singledom age range, we have all collected a lot of stuff, all of us. And that's just life. That's life. But she needs some better storage solutions. And so I have this 4-shelf thingy in the garage that's just covered in junk right now. So today's goal is to get that cleared off so I can move a bunch of her stuff into the garage storage to just make her room a much more comfortable living environment. So again, I'm going to keep walking. Today, step 1 is to try and get a bunch of my steps in because I need to take my health seriously. And at the end of the video this week, I'd like to have a better update about how my weight loss is going. Yeah, and then it's time to work on the garage.
Figured I should get some work done this morning. And the first step to getting work done, let the robot vacuum get the work done. Do you like George the robot? Do you like George? No? Are you steering clear? Yeah, that's all right. I get it. I'm getting ready for the weekly carpet scrub because sometimes I forget to put the diaper on the little dog, and then there's problems. Someday I'm going to own a dog that doesn't have issues, but until then, I'll love the ones I have. This is the shelving that I am going to be cleaning out today to make room for my roommate's stuff to get it out of her room. This is my snowblower that doesn't work. And if I could find a different place to put this, I actually think I could stack up a lot more totes here for a lot more storage. So I'm gonna get the creative juices flowing. We're gonna get flowing, and we're gonna do this. It feels a little squishy because my sister's car is right here, but it's snowing outside, you guys. It's snowing, so I hate to ask her to park it outside for a couple hours. I think I'd feel bad. So unless it becomes too big of a problem, I think I'm just gonna try and work around it. It's fine. Anyway. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so little update. I do have, I'll show you there. I have cleaned up the very top shelf. Oh, now it's dark. Okay, it's because I opened the garage door because it's getting hot in here, even though it's freaking cold out there. Anyway, the top shelf is cleaned out off. That's it so far. I don't know where to put all this stuff, you guys. And gross. There's like cobwebs on everything. Ugh. Spiders are not. No, I haven't seen a spider. It's winter. I don't know where they're all hiding. I swear, but if I see one live spider, I'm out. But we're gonna keep going. You see okay? I'm in the light of the garage door being opened. Okay, so I don't know how well we can see this, but I have got the bottom shelf completely cleared off. That second shelf completely cleared off. The top shelf is completely cleared off. So the only stuff that has any, the only shelf that has any stuff is this third one. That is my cornhole set. I don't know where else to put it. And then some, what are these called? Igloo, why can't I think of the word? That's embarrassing. Coolers? Coolers. I've got the 3 coolers here that I also don't know what to do with. We should probably donate them. We don't use them for anything ever. But I don't think they're mine, so I can't just get rid of them. Although, I'm gonna say, if I ask everyone in my house and they all say they don't think that they're theirs, then I'm just gonna get rid of them. But yeah, I've gotta ask first because I don't think they're mine. Anyway, so here's the plan. The top shelf, I think I can stack easily. I think I can get 12 totes on there because my other one I'm able to easily go 3 high and 4 across. So I think I can do the same thing on this one, assuming that she has a lot of her stuff in totes. I don't really want to go buy any. We'll see. And then the second shelf could be for miscellaneous sized things. The bottom shelf I've cleared off for my sister, also roommate. And then I do think I can get this one cleared off. It's not that hard to find somewhere to put the stupid cornhole set and the coolers, but I'm not going to bother unless I end up needing the space. So, time to move stuff over. Yeah. Good job, Sylvia. Good morning. Look, see, I decided to do some curls today, even though this never actually looks great by itself. So my plan is actually just take it down and then poof it up a little and put it in braids. Whatever, it works for me. It works for me. We're gonna do it anyway. I have a lot on the agenda today. I am going to. I have a lot of videos to film, which you'll see someday. I don't know when, but someday. I have a dentist appointment to fix that, like that stained filling on my front tooth. I'm excited to get that taken care of, even though apparently nobody else can see it but me. But you know what? It's about me. It's about me and what I like, and it's fine. Let's see. I have rehearsal tonight. I have my very first, we've choreographed a few numbers for the show. Like I've gotten some smaller ones out of the way, but today is the first like big number, and I am not ready for it. I have gotten some of it done. But I don't have enough of it done. So I gotta find the time to get that done. And all of that is while I also have to get my job done. So wish me luck. Cute, right? My hair just gets so much shorter when I do this. It's like, what are we thinking? Stylish, right? I know. I'm gonna stop the men in their tracks today. So, just finished up at the dentist. Do you like how I did my hair but didn't actually put on any makeup? I'm going to put on makeup today. I just haven't had time. And I was only going to the dentist. And talking to all of you. You don't care if I'm wearing makeup? I think. Anyway, that was the best filling visit at a dentist I've ever had, because it wasn't an actual cavity. It was just fixing an old filling that was starting to look bad. And I like to say it was just like putting a new coat of paint on. And because he wasn't doing any kind of drilling or anything crazy, he didn't even numb me up. Didn't even bother, because what did he say? Not that I necessarily know what all this means, but he said he wasn't actually going into the dentin of the tooth or touching my gums very much, which are the things that cause you pain. So, yeah. So he said, if you don't care, we don't have to do it. And I'm like, okay. I hate the numbing shots. Those take hours to wear off, and they hurt. So, yeah, I was all about not getting the shot. And I was a little nervous that I'm like, ugh, what if he hits the gums really hard or something? And I'm like, this is going to freak her. No, I didn't feel a dang thing. I did not feel a dang thing. And I tell you what, you can't tell, but my tooth looks so much better. I almost want to cry. Because even though it's not something I think anybody else has probably ever noticed, I have always hated the way that filling looked in that front tooth. And it's just, yeah, that front tooth. It, even when I initially got the filling done, I felt like the filling was shaped a little funny. And then again, that filling was 15 years ago, you guys. It was 15 years ago. So not only is, I think, the filling shaped my tooth a little bit funny,
but now it's got like staining on it. So now it looks double bad. Anyway, now it looks perfect. And I could not be happier. Couldn't be happier. And I was only in that chair for like 15 minutes. Maybe. And I think the only reason I was in there for 15 minutes is because she did put the numbing, not the shot, but like a numbing cream in there that they put in before you give you the shot. And so I sat there for a while with the numbing cream on before the dentist actually came in. And that's when it came in and said, well, I mean, we don't actually have to do the shot. So it is a little numb right now from the cream, but that'll wear off super fast. And it's only a very superficial numb. It's not even affecting the way I speak. At least I don't think so. Do I sound funny? No, I think it's fine. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work now. So, see, I just wanted to give you proof that I did put on some makeup today. Obviously, not a lot, but see, look, there is some. I'm even gonna put on some lip gloss maybe after I have lunch. Abbott wants to say hi. That was his quick hi. That's all you get. Howdy ho, howdy ho. So I have completed work for the day. I worked on choreography for the rehearsal that I have tonight that I am on my way to right now. And yeah, that's kind of where we stand. I did get a couple of videos filmed that will go up later. So much to accomplish that I didn't get done. But I mean, real talk here, people, real talk. I am so stressed out, and I'm having the worst anxiety episodes, and I don't know what the rest of you do to pull yourself out of it. I wish I even said I had a good reason for having them, and I can't think of it. Yes, my job can be a little stressful. I'm definitely feeling behind. I mean, I think I've got, okay, I should clarify with my job. My inbox, like my email inbox, is basically like my to-do. I mean, I do have some other projects that I'm working on that aren't necessarily associated with an email. So those are on the side, and I have those, logged where I need to log them. But when it comes to speaking with my clients, my inbox is basically my to-do. And right now I have like 50 emails that I need to close out. 50. And it is giving me like heart palpitation, because it just doesn't seem to matter how many I respond to and research and get back to the client about. They are just coming in as fast as I can push them out. And so I made zero progress today. I mean, if I looked at my sent box in my email, I sent so many emails today. I sent so many chats, and yet I think I ended the day with 2 or 3 more emails than I started with. And everything in my inbox is stuff that I need to do. Either I need to do, or, I mean, some of them maybe not necessarily I need to do, but I need to make sure other people are taking care of it, and I need to leave it in my inbox to make sure that it gets resolved, because it's my job to make sure that it gets resolved. And I'm just, So that's part of it, and I know that's part of it. I don't think the show that I'm choreographing is part of the problem. I really enjoy theater. That's kind of an escape for me. I mean, it is a paid gig, so there's definitely some responsibility, a lot that comes with it, because this show is being performed on one of the biggest stages in our valley, and it's very expensive. Like, putting on this show is so exceptionally expensive. It's insane. And even though I absolutely love what I do, it is a lot of pressure to make sure what I put on the stage is awesome, that the cast members are having a good time, and that the audience are going to enjoy what we're presenting to them. And it's important to me that it look good. So that I not only give them the choreography, but that it looks good in the end. So even though I enjoy it, it is a lot of stress to make sure that it's right. Gosh. I mean, those are the only really big things. I mean, there's the general anxiety and, depression that comes with life that everybody has. I mean,
There's the issue of your life clearly not being where you expected it to be at this point. I mean, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. Maybe not in my exact position, but I think a lot of people can relate to, you're not where you thought you would be, or you don't have what you thought you would have. I mean, I definitely thought that at this point in my life, I would be married, I would have kids, probably grown kids who might even be out of the house. And, you know, it's not the case. I mean, both of my parents have passed away. I don't have a large extended family. I never got married. I never had kids. I was definitely the type, I didn't want to have kids without having a partner in this scenario. So I don't know. I love my roommates, and I think that I've built a really good life for myself. I have a really nice home that I've worked hard for. And because I have these 3 adult roommates who have jobs, it allows me and them to live in a really nice location, in a really nice environment, which otherwise I would not be able to afford. I have a good job, but I mean, rent, mortgages, they be pricey. You all know it's bad. It is bad. I was lucky to sign to build my house right before COVID hit and prices exploded. So, I mean, prices had been climbing, so it was definitely not at its lowest point, but definitely not where prices have gone. So I count myself lucky for sure in that regard. That was a little off topic, but yeah, so I would say there's general anxiety about that, you know, the general questions of, am I ever going to get married? Am I ever even going to date? Should I adopt a kid and just raise a kid by myself so I don't miss out on that? Not only so I don't miss out on that experience, but also give a child a home, because I don't know at this point in my life if I adopted, I would go after a baby. I'd probably go after or try and offer a home to someone who's a little bit older, who needs placement. Someone who is in school, because that would be a little bit easier with being single and working full-time. That would be easier to manage. I mean, I know it would come with problems, but it would be easier than an infant. I don't know. All these things are always just playing through my head about what to do. And I know this is a rant, but I'd like to say there are trade-offs. There are things about my life that are awesome that I have married friends who don't. Like, I have a lot of married friends who have really terrible relationships. I'm not gonna lie. I have some friends who have, at least from my perspective, I never know what's going on inside anybody's homes, but from the outside perspective, look to have extremely wonderful marriages, and I am jealous of that for them. And they seem to have great kids, and all is going well. I also have a lot of really good friends who seem to have really terrible marriages, and it makes me grateful to be single, because I don't want to, as much as I would like to be married and have kids, I don't want to be in a bad relationship, which, gosh, seems to be the case for so many people nowadays. Everything is just kind of going to crap. And I have a lot of free time to do what I want, and I get to travel a lot. Again, things a lot of my friends don't actually get the opportunity to do because they've made these other decisions in their life. Decisions I wanted to make, and it just didn't happen. So have I spilled my guts enough for all of you tonight? Anyway, again, kind of all of that to say, my anxiety and depression stuff, it's a little higher than I would like it to be right now, to the point where, like, last night, seriously, I went to bed at like midnight because I was working in choreography, and I woke up at 3 and never went back to sleep. And now I'm freaking exhausted. But it's because I couldn't get my mind to shut off. And you know what happens when you wake up at 3 a.m. and you can't get your mind to shut off, and you have anxiety and depression, and you're a shopaholic? I'll give you one guess what happens at 3 a.m. You end up in a week with a bunch of packages, and you wonder, why the crap did I buy this? And honestly, this is bad. I can't remember if I bought anything last night. I want to say I put a whole lot of stuff in shopping carts, but I don't think I actually checked out anything. I'm not sure. I honestly cannot remember. I hope I did not. I hope I did not hit the checkout button. Everything can be returned. Well, most things can be returned, but y'all, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to go to rehearsal tonight. These are a great group of people. We're going to learn about half of the dance tonight, and we'll learn the other half tomorrow. And yeah, and tomorrow is a new day, and I'll have a whole new to-do list to tackle, and everything will be fine. It'll be fine. See you soon. Love is, to love is, to love is a perfect kiss. And I'm back. I showed you some short little clips there from what happened at rehearsal. It was very successful. We learned everything tonight. I was hoping to teach them, and for a first rehearsal, they look dang good. Okay, for a first rehearsal, I'm very, very happy with their progress. I'm a little concerned with how much we need to learn tomorrow, because it's a lot, and there's partner work and tricks, and yeah, but it's okay. Fingers crossed, it's gonna go fine. But on the way home, it is like 11 o'clock p.m. Clearly, it is snowing. I love snow, but I just hope there's not so much I have to shovel again tomorrow. But it's very pretty, the snow falling. It's very pretty. Anyway, I have to weigh in tomorrow, and I don't want to. I will. I've made a promise to myself about what I'm going to do, so I will be weighing in. But I know it's not going to be good because I've done a craptacular job this week. I mean, I was disappointed last week with the 1 pound weight gain, and I was so determined that this week I was going to be on the ball and I was going to lose 2 or 3 pounds this week. And I just think the likelihood of that actually happening is real bad with the choices that I've been making. And I tell you what, again, when I get anxious and I get depressed, my go-tos are shopping and food. So I'm fat and broke. I'm sure other people out there can relate. And I need to figure something out. And I know people say, have you talked to a therapist? I did try that once, and I thought the whole experience was weird. I see the value in therapy, and I feel like I need to try it again. Maybe it just was not the right therapist for me, and I need to find the right person to help me get to the bottom of why food and shopping are my go-tos. But both make me very, very happy. Very happy. So I need to find a way to get that dopamine hit in a different way for both my physical and financial health. So, anyone have any great ideas out there? Let me know. But I'm going to be home in just a few minutes. Again, I'm just going to go to sleep and wake up, and we're going to do the darn thing, and, well, can't do anything about it if I don't face the problem.
Oh, the snow is real bad. You probably can't see how deep those tire tracks are. Oh, this is so bad. This walk's gonna suck. Come on, guys. Oh no. This is so bad. Oh, I'm just sinking down. Do we see I'm like buried? It's fine. Here we go. I didn't expect this morning. I did not excel yet. Blah, blah. Looks like I got a shovel. It's a good workout. But with how deep this has got to be at least half a foot. This is going to take a long time. Lenny! Oh, the life of the little dog. All right, so do you see these cute shoes? I bought them several months ago, but have never worn them. And I'm wearing a green sweatshirt today, so I thought, let's wear the green shoes. But guess what? Whoa! It's a skating rink out here. I have made poor choices. Good morning. It is, that time of day walking the dogs in the snow, me not probably dressed appropriately and my hands are freezing cold, but choices. You make choices. Sometimes they're not good. Speaking of, I did my weigh-in this morning and I was not anticipating it because I knew that I'd made, at least in my head, some pretty poor food choices this week. And yeah, it was not super. But I tell you what, life's a mystery because I weighed in this morning and I'm down 5 pounds. And I have no explanation for it. I sat there racking my brain thinking, how on earth is that even possible? I was definitely eating every day, and my choices every day were not smart ones. Not even in the slightest. So then I thought, well, did I get a lot of exercise? Yes. Yes. Between shoveling the snow and working on choreography, and I've been working on a project in my house, there was definitely a lot of physical activity for sure. And I definitely made sure I was getting in all of my water. So, I mean, physically, I did my part. But I don't understand, because food is usually like 80% of the battle, and my food choices weren't great. So then I sat down and thought, okay, let's really think back on what we ate this week. And I realized, yes, I didn't make super smart choices in my food, but then I realized I was making some good choices. I just forgot about the good choices I was making because all I could remember were all the bad choices I was making, like all the Nestle Toll House cookies that I ate. So even with all that, my only guess is maybe stress. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know, which makes this so frustrating because how are you? I just don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to take it as a mental win, even though I'm confused. And we're going to move on. But with that, thanks for watching this week, and I'll see you in the next one.